Druid Farmer Sub is one of the most classic strategy in Battles 2. And if you may remember that the strategy used to be one of the best and one of the meta strategies for a very long time, this was used to be one of the most dominant strategy on any of the maps that are pretty good with along with the strat. And I've been thinking about using this strategy once again for today's video, and if you may remember back in the recent update, which is this update, the Avatar Raft did get a max attacks damage, increased it from 24 to now 30. So the ultimate question is Druid Farmer Sub still any as good? Let's find out and see. Also, there's a brand new Embrace Your Fate Rewardora showcase will be in the store for the next few days. With that comes with the Broken Mirror banner, Order and Challenge Avatar, 40,000 Hero XP for the Adora, and lastly will be 5,000 for Monkey Money. And if you do plan to buy the showcase, club membership, etc., just use my code Kevin Gaming before you buying it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so we're on the map of Castle Ruins, and we're going to be cooking with the strategy of Open, Druid, Farm, and the Sub. So we're going to be starting off with the Druid right about here, and I think this might be the best type of Druid spot for the early game. And then we're going to go for round 1 Open as going to be the way. So I think for my best time here, we're going to try our best to try to somehow take it all the way get to maybe to round 20 or round 30. So we could try to showcase one of the best type of Druid Farm and Sub strategy, or should I say one of the most classic strategy ever in Battles 2. So I am going to be starting off by having the Druid like all the way get to last, but this guy right here is going to be starting off with the Biker, and he's got the Heli as well. So he's actually running with Heli, and I think his last tower and the second has to be probably going to be using maybe Village and the Ice. So if you guys know about the strategy, or you may know about Heli, Village, and Ice, this was used to be one of the most insane best Heli eco strategy ever. Okay, why am I getting last spike, bro? Oh my god. Every time that I get last spike, they never ever fix any of the last spike issues on mine. But it is what it is though. But we're going to go ahead and start going for a farm here, because I know we're going to try our best to try to showcase this strategy once again. Which you guys do remember the strategy that used to be one of the most popular strategy, or the classic strategy in all of Battles 2. Well, back in about a year ago, this strategy used to be one of the most dominant strategy ever. Okay, we're literally struggling here. Let me tower boost this so we don't mess things up, because I kind of graded so hard to go for a greater production for my farm, so that was actually on me. But we're gonna go ahead and go for it. We're gonna go for the Hard Thunders here, but I don't even know if we're gonna somehow be fine against that. But we got a Hard Thunders right about now, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm a bit worried that we're not gonna somehow survive against that though. But he's going for the Ice, so he's running with Heli, Farm, and the Ice along with Biker, which is actually really interesting. Oh, he tower boosted. Oh, he's actually struggling here. Okay, it looks like he's fine though. Well, he did lead down to 86, which I'm okay with that. But like I said, Druid Farm and Sub used to be one of the most dominant strategy back in the longest time, when the strategy becomes one of the meta strategy. You could barely defend any type of BT rushes by going for the First Strike's ability. Go for the Avatar Raft, which I know Avatar Raft for this update did get buffed, which I know obviously getting up to the Avatar Raft by going for First Strike, Spirit of the Forest, Superstorm, etc. This makes the strategy absolutely one of the most insane of all, that whatever, if you are first striking the ability or have the ability to prepare, go for the Superstorm, etc., then obviously this will allow us to defend the heck out of the insides of the BADs, whatever, if you try to pop the insides in it though. But I think for my time here, chat, we're going to try our best to try to somehow go for the Sub, because I know for the next few rounds here or something, we have to be somehow be really careful not to somehow end up choking games left to right. But I think this might be the Sub spot if I could try to have the pixel perfect spot. But he only has this with 1 farm, so he's only going for 2 Heli potties. He's going for the Arctic Wind up. I think this guy's definitely trying to prepare himself to try to go for a defense here. But I think for now on, chat, we're going to try to save it to go for the reactor. But if there's a rush going on from my opponent's side, then we are going to try our best to try to defend it by going for the reactor, or go for the arm pair starts here, which I know obviously going for the arm pair starts, it's like pretty hard to be able to afford it while trying to somehow go for the better advantage here. So let's see if there's a rush going on for my opponent. If not, then I guess we're gonna have to somehow continue on with some farm progression here. But yeah, oh, he sent me a rush. Okay, let me tower boost this. Don't die, please. 9 lives. Okay, we're good. I mean, we did survive on 9 lives here, but dude, that rush was absolutely pretty brutal here. Like, I am not even kidding, I'm saying this. That rush, even though whatever I'm trying to farm very, very hard, I don't even know how exactly are we going to manage to pull this off here along with a strat like this though. But He did send me with some type of bait rush, which I know, chat. Send me like a big all-out with some purples, with region rainbows over the top, or ceramics. It's definitely going to be so freaking painful, whatever, if you are definitely going to try to defend the insides of the rainbows with ceramics in it, though. Like that, it's just like one of the most hard rush that you have to somehow defend the insides in it, though. But I think we are going to try our best to try to somehow play safe, because I know we're not going to give like another Druid of the increase of the attack speed, because I know we did lead down the 9 lives, which is definitely pretty unfortunate, though. So whatever, if there's a rush going on for my opponent, like let's just say send me with some mobs or anything else, then we're gonna have the upgrade to the arm pierce start to defend the mobs plus with ceramics inside. But round 18 is right about here, man, so I don't even know if this man will send me with some more rushes or fortify. But if there's a BAB rush on round 20 or something, then we're gonna try to do is we're gonna go for the upgrade to the arm pierce starts. But I want to save it to go for the upgrade to the research facility, as going to be my only way. But we did get the IMF loan, ladies and gentlemen, so we're gonna go for the arm pierce starts here just to be extra safe. Oh, he sent me one. Okay, let me tower boost this actually. Okay, we're good. Oh, he stole his farm. Oh, he just surrendered? Oh my god, we forced him to surrender. There's literally no way this guy ended up surrendering. I don't know why this guy all out of me in the first place, but we did some of the defend like the heck out of the 4 to 5 more rushes, like the fast cooldown. And that was just like completely making force him to rage quit. Like that is just absolutely crazy though, to be honest. Well, since it's actually a short match, I'm gonna hop into another game here, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, ladies and gents, so this time we're on the same map, on the map Castle Ruins. Now as for this guy's gonna be running with the best eco strategy, which is tag, village, and glue along with Scientist Gwendolyn. So this is going to be pretty bad though, because I know obviously we're not going to go all the way get to maybe to round 39, because if I do with using Druid farm and stuff, then there's a chance that I won't somehow get the dub here. But we could do is we could try to regen lives here, but however, if I sent like well, if my opponent sent me with some DT all out against me, even without having Druids giving the increase of the attack speed, we have to somehow able to lock in so we don't somehow mess things up. But I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start building a lot of type of marketplaces here. But remember, this guy's running with Tab, Village, and Glue, so we have to somehow send like a ZMG on round 22. Or maybe we'll send like a BFB on round 20, so we could try to force him to go for his defense up. But I'm not sure if this guy will try to defend the heck out of the ZMG or fortify. So I'm not sure if this will be pretty impossible to try to force him to go for the all out or something. But yeah, he is definitely going to try his best to try to go for a lot of type of eco progression here. So let's see if there's a more rushes here. Yup, he sent me a Moab. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, let me go for that. And I'm going to tower boost this because I know we laid down like a little bit of lives here. So we are going to be fine, right? Yes, we are. Alright, perfection, chat. Hopefully for that time here, I think in the next round or on round 20, I am going to try to plan down to send my opponent a fortified BFBs in the next round. Because I know, chat, fortified BFBs is going to be like pretty hard for him to defend. Obviously, whatever, if we are getting rushed once again with some ZMGs or BFBs, then we're going to do is we're going to go for the first strike. But we have to time this so we could try to take like a ZMG like per damage here. But if I use it too early against a 4 to 5, for example, then it's going to insta-kill the ZMGs into a BFB. Whatever, if you use the ability too early on. But he is going to defend it. Yup, he did use the ability. So let me send my opponent. Okay, I'm gonna sell you actually. So we'll send my opponent with some fortified ZMGs. And I don't think this guy's not going to defend the... Wait, he might be dead to the... There's no way this guy's gonna die here. There's no way. Oh, he sent me one. Oh, bro, are you serious? Okay. I mean, it's only regular, so I think we could probably just insta-kill it quickly, though. But if he decides to send me with some tight ceramics or something, then we're gonna have to somehow go for the Energizer in case, so... 15k. Activate this. Sell you. And I'm not sure if this guy... Oh, wait. He might probably defend it, actually. Hold on. Oh, wait. I have to go for the... Oh, that might be a problem here because I didn't go for the another one. Oh, he did tower boost it again. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I gotta all out him. Yeah, he's just gonna send me with some eco. You know what? Let me just send like an all out. I don't know. Yeah, the fact that this guy will be going for the Tab Village and Glue strategy is, you know, he is definitely going to try to defend it by having everything that this guy has. So we'll keep on sending more, and we'll try to have the upgrade to the Energizer soon, chat, which I'm not sure this guy will send me with some type of sets of rushes, but I don't know, man. Like, this guy might try to defend it, though, or something. You know what? Let me set with some Tie Skirmish and see. If it doesn't work, then I guess that might be a GG. I mean, surely he's dead, though, right? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, my God. We just won. Holy cow, man. Imagine this guy defend the heck out of the Tie Surrounders by having the level 10. That will be a GG, because that way I sold all my farms here to try to somehow send like a big gigantic up the rush. But literally, Tab Village Glue, it's like one of the strongest late game strategy that it could barely defend the heck out of the insides. Whatever, if you are trying to defend the ZMGs, BADs, or Fortify, then you need like a lot of overdrives, plus having to go for the tax zone to defend the heck out of the insides. And you know what I said? A win is it a win, chat. So we're going to be hopping to another match here, or third game. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, this time we did not get the same map, which I know obviously we did get the same map twice, but we got the map star as going to be the next game here. Now, as for this guy, he's going to be running with Sniper, Quincy, and Attack Shooter. And his third tower, we don't know what his third tower is, but it's already around 20 by the way, so I'm going to have to go with the upgrade to the triple guns just to be safe here, because even though we have to somehow pop the mobs here, I think we might still be a-okay. So let's go ahead and activate my tree's ability from open. Since I know we're going to go for the upgrade to the Monkey Fur, probably going to go for that for this round or something. But okay, looks like we got that up. Nice. And I think we should probably save it to go for the Nomics here, probably on round 23. So whatever, if there's like an all-out rush, like some Tyson rushes on round 24, then we're going to do is we're going to go for the upgrade to the Energizer, and we should be quite fine against that. So we're going to go for the Monkey Nomis right about now. Let's get it, chat. And yeah, let's just keep on farming here right now, because I know obviously we're going to go all the way get to maybe to round 30 here. Also, I think I did a mistake. What I should have done like earlier in the first place, like in the last couple of rounds, is I couldn't give another Druid up the increase of the attack speed by linking some camos instead. So that was on me though, unfortunately. But I am definitely going to be down to try to somehow get rushed with some DETs. But I don't even know if DET rush is going to be so freaking brutal against that rush here. But if there's a DET rush, chat, we're going to try to somehow defend it by going for the Spirit of the Forest. Or I don't even know if this might be pretty impossible to try to defend the insides or something. But if there's a DET, then we're going to do is we're going to have the upgrade to the, well, we should probably have the upgrade to the Spirit of the Forest as early as possible. Because if not, then I'm not sure how exactly are we going to handle against that. Oh, he's got Spy Factory. So he's running Tact, Sniper, and the Spy Factory. So, definitely not the best, in my opinion, but I don't even know if this is... Okay, time ups. Oh, he sent me with ZMG's face? He sent me with face ZMG and with Fortifies. Okay, I got it locked in here. I think we will have the ability back for my Nomics here. Once we got the ability back, then we'll activate the first strike. Actually, we're going to go for that right about now. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. We did defend the fortified phase UMGs, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'm sorry that my commentary has been going all over the place, though. I don't know what the heck I was talking, but I was trying my best to try to line com this. It was just, like, going all over the place. But we're definitely going to somehow be okay against that. But I think for my best bet we're going to do is, I think we should probably go for the B Central first. Or we should probably go for Rabout now, because we're, like, way behind farms here. Like, we're way behind here. So let me see if I can sell this. Or we should probably do is to sell all my farms, so we can try to go for the B Central as much as possible. So let's do this. Sell you. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go for that. And I don't even know if this guy will send me a fortified BAD or phase fortified BAD, which I know is gonna be a pretty scary one though. But if this guy does not send me a rush until the round ends or something, then we're going to try to send one to my opponent with some FBEDs. We'll have the Superstorm, whatever, if we do somehow get like a rush. Is he fine here? I mean, this guy does not have any of the fit tiers, so I'm not sure what his plan with this guy will be doing though. But this is not going to be as good for my opponent's side though, because all this guy needs to somehow do is go for the Elite Defender or have the upgrade to the Permaspike all the way at the end of the match, because some players always die to the AI, whatever, if these players does not exactly how to defend the AI on round 32 or in the future rounds here. Okay, round 32. Also, I kind of messed up my Pixel Perfect. Yup, I think I must have did. Okay, this should be ×5. Everything should be ×5 except this one. Yeah, I need a lot of ×5 for Populous buffs for everything that we need to have. And this guy is actually fine here. Holy cow. How is this guy actually alive, though? I have no idea, bro. I have no clue. Okay, I found the pixel perfect spot. Come on. I need it for the Monkey Wall Street. I think we are definitely going to try to be ready to somehow send like a 4 to 5 BEDs in the next few rounds. But if this guy dies to the AI, which this guy needs to somehow do is go for the full auto rifle. Or, not full auto rifle, but go for the super mill, go for the overdrive. And you should be quite fine against that. And he's still gonna die to the AI. There's really no way this guy will be dead to the AI. There's no way this guy's gonna die to the AI. I have no clue, bro.
Later.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna start doing the post live com at the end for round 37. Because I know my commenting, like, at the end was pretty off today. I do apologize, but... as for that, this guy did went for the cover spikes, and what I did is I sent I'm gonna rush you, send my opponent a 4 to 5 BADs, and I did sell 2 of my banana farms so we could try to go for another 3 per pop blood, so we could easily somehow give the ×5 for popless buffs, don't forget. And he did send me with some 2 sets of the regular BADs, and what I did is I get a lot of first strikes, use every of the abilities inside, so that way we could try to instant kill the regular BADs quicker. And what I did is I microed the first strike. Also, don't mind me that I accidentally upgrade to the reactor or something, because I accidentally clicked the wrong hotkey to try to upgrade to the try to go for the first strike ability to try to micro it though. And yep, I did that again because I know it was pretty embarrassing though. But at least we did get the dub here, ladies and gentlemen, with along with the Druid Farmer sub. And I know my Lycon, I was trying to like Lycon towards at the end here. It was pretty off. But let me know about your thoughts about the Druid Farmer sub down in the comments down below. If you ever think Druid Farmer sub might still be the best strat, well, typically it wasn't the best strat since back in the longest time. But however, with the Druid buff with the Avatar Wrath, I'm not sure if this is going to be pretty better, because you can tell that it's now 33 damage. That the buff for the Druid here is absolutely pretty massive here in mod books. At least we did get some better games here, so we will still somehow take that for sure for the content, alright? So, GG's. But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys do all enjoyed it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're new here. And also, while you're at it, drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to check out my last video of the best Dart Monkey strategy in Bloons Sea Battles 2. So if you guys want to see of how powerful with the strategy it is though in the game, we decided to run with the Dart Eco strategy. So if you guys want to see how good it is, go make sure to watch that right now.